Assalamu alaikum class. Let's start our work with the name of Allah. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Today we will discuss about chapter number 8, linear graph and their applications. Exercise 8.1, question number 3. Question number 3 is, are the following lines parallel to x-axis or parallel to y-axis? First part is 2x minus 1 equals to 3. 2x is equal to minus 1 is the negative number. When it will move towards the other side, it will become positive. So 3 plus 1 equals to 4. So the equation will become 2x is equal to 4. 2 is multiplying by x. When it will move towards the other side, it will divide with 4. So the equation will become x is equal to 4 by 2. And 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So x is equal to 2. Here x is the constant number. For making graph, we have to take maximum 3 numbers and we have to take the values of y as well to make an ordered pair. So first of all, for x column, first row is having x is equal to 2. For y column, take random values. Y is equal to minus 1. So the ordered pair will be 2 and minus 1, where 2 is representing the value of x and minus 1 is representing the value of y. Second row of x value is 2 and in the second row the value of y is 2. So here the ordered pairs will be 2 and 2. The first 2 is representing the value of x and the second 2 is representing the value of y. Third row the value of x is 2 and third row the value of y is 3. So here the ordered pairs are 2 and 3, where 2 is representing the value of x and 3 is representing the value of y. Now the ordered pairs are 2 and minus 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 3. First of all, take a graph, draw a vertical and horizontal line. Horizontal line will show positive x-axis and negative x-axis. Vertical line will show positive y-axis and negative y-axis, and mark the origin that will have value 0 because on origin the value of x and y is 0. Now you have to see x column, that the maximum number in x column is 2. So here we will take the points on x-axis 1, 2 and 3. And for negative x-axis minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now coming towards y column is having minus 1, 2 and 3. The maximum number is 3. So here the first point will be 1, second 2, then 3. And for negative y-axis minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. After pointing these x-axis and y-axis points, we have to make the points using the ordered pairs. So the first ordered pair is 2 and minus 1, where 2 is the value of x and minus 1 is the value of y, and negative value is there, so that's why it is on negative y-axis. So 2 and minus 1 are intersecting on this point. Mention the ordered pair 2 and minus 1. Next ordered pair is 2 and 2. Both values of x and y are positive. So 2 and 2 are intersecting on this point. Mention the ordered pair 2 and 2. Next is 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is intersecting on this point. So mention the ordered pair 2 and 3. After mentioning the point and ordered pairs, join this line. After joining, you have to see whether this black line is parallel to x-axis or y-axis. So here you can see that this black line is actually parallel to y-axis. So in the end you will write a statement that line is parallel to y-axis. This was demanded in the question, that you have to mention that whether after making the line in the graph, the line is parallel to x-axis or y-axis. Question number 3 is, third part, 2y plus 3 equals to 2. 3 is positive here. When it will move towards the other side, it will become negative. So equation will become 2y is equal to 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1. So 2y is equal to minus 1. 2 is multiplying with y. When it will move towards the other side, it will be divided by minus 1. So the equation will become y is equal to minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2 is equal to minus 0.5. So y is equal to minus 0.5. So first of all, take the value of y that is mentioned in the equation, that is minus 0.5. For x column, take random values. The first value in the row is 1. So the ordered pair will become 1 and minus 0.5, where 1 is representing x value and y is representing minus 0.5 is representing y value. Second row is minus 0.5 and second row of x is 2. So the ordered pairs are 2 and minus 0.5. Third row of y is minus 0.5 and third row of x is minus 3. So the ordered pair is minus 3 and minus 0.5. So here the ordered pairs are 1 and minus 0.5, 2 and minus 0.5, 3 and minus 3 and minus 0.5. Take a graph, take a horizontal line, mention positive x-axis, vertical line for positive y-axis and negative x-axis and negative y-axis. Mark origin where the value of x and y is equal to 0. Now in the x column the maximum number is 3, so points will be 1, 2, 3. And in negative x-axis the value will be minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. For y column, here we are having the values in decimal form. So here we will take a value 0.5, 1 and 1.5. And in negative y-axis the value is minus 0.5, minus 1 and minus 1.5. Here you can see that on x-axis the difference of the number is 1, but on y-axis the difference of the number is 0.5. So you have to take same difference on y-axis and same difference on x-axis. Now for plotting these ordered pairs, the first ordered pair is 1 and minus 0.5. 1 is the value of x and minus 0.5 is the value of y. So 1 and minus 0.5 are intersecting on this point. Mention the ordered pair 1 and minus 0.5. Next is 2 and minus 0.5. 2 is the value of x and minus 0.5 is the value of y. So 2 and minus 0.5 are intersecting on this point. Mention the ordered pair. Last ordered pair is minus 3 and minus 0.5. Minus 3 is the value of negative x-axis and minus 0.5 is the value of negative y-axis. These ordered pairs are intersecting on this point. Mention the ordered pair minus 3 and minus 0.5. Now join these points. Now you have to see that whether it is parallel to x-axis or y-axis. So here you can see that this black line is parallel to x-axis. So in the end you have to mention that the line is parallel to x-axis. Question number 3, part number 4, x plus y equals to 0. So we can write it like y is equal to minus x. So first of all take the value of x. If the value of x is 1, then what will be the value of y? Y is equal to minus 1. Why y is equal to minus 1? Because when you will replace it on the place of x, x is equal to 1, then there is a negative sign with x. So that value will be stored in y. So y is equal to minus 1. So the ordered pair is 1 and minus 1. Next, for second row, x is equal to 2, then y is equal to minus 2. And the ordered pair will be 2 and minus 2. For third row, the value of x is minus 3. So when you will replace it in the equation y is equal to minus x, minus into minus 3 and minus minus is plus. So the value will be 3 and the ordered pair is minus 3 and 3. So here the ordered pairs are 1 and minus 1, 2 and minus 2, minus 3 and 3. So for making the graph, take a graph paper. Draw horizontal line and vertical line and then mark origin where value of x and y is equal to 0. Now you have to see the x column that the maximum number is 3. So here the values will be 1, 2 and 3. And on negative x-axis the values will be minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now on y-axis the maximum value is 3. So again we will take the same points 1, 2 and 3. And for negative y-axis the values will be minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now the first ordered pair is 1 and minus 1, as 1 is the value of x and minus 1 is the value of y. So 1 and minus 1 are intersecting on this point, so mention the ordered pair over there, 1 and minus 1. 2 and minus 2 are intersecting on this point, so 2 and minus 2 ordered pair will be mentioned here. Last ordered pair is minus 3 and 3. Minus 3 is the value of x and 3 is the value of y. So this is intersecting on this point because minus 3 is on negative x-axis and 3 is on positive y-axis. So mention the ordered pair minus 3 and 3. Now after plotting these points and mentioning the ordered pair, you have to join these three lines, these three dots, and you can see that this line is not parallel to x-axis and not parallel to y-axis, because according to the question we have to write whether the line is parallel to x-axis or y-axis. So here it is not parallel to x-axis or y-axis, so you will write line is not parallel to x-axis and y-axis, or in place of this statement you can also write that neither of the line is parallel to x-axis or y-axis. Question number 3. Fifth part is 2x minus 2y equals to 0. So minus 2y will move towards the other side, it will become 2y. So 2x is equal to 2y is the equation. So we can write it like 2y equals to 2x. 2 is multiplied by y, when it will move towards the other side it will become 2x over 2. So 2 will be cancelled with 2. The remaining value will be y is equal to x. It means whatever the value we will assign to x, the same value will be stored in y. So here first of all take the value of y. Suppose the value of y is 1. So automatically the value of x is also 1 because y is equal to x. So the ordered pairs are 1 and 1. If the value of y is 2, then automatically the value of x is also 2 because y is equal to x. So the ordered pair is 2 and 2. If the value of y is minus 3, so the value of x is also minus 3. Why? Because y is equal to x and the ordered pair is minus 3 and minus 3. So the ordered pairs of this equation is 1 and 1, 2 and 2, minus 3 and minus 3. Make a graph. Draw a vertical and horizontal line and mention positive x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis and negative x-axis. Mark the region that where x and y values are 0. So here now you will see that the values in the x column are till 3. So the values are 1, 2 and 3. And the values of negative x-axis is minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Then the value of y column is also till 3. So points are 1, 2 and 3. And negative y-axis is minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now afterwards you have to plot that ordered pairs on the graph. First is 1 and 1. The value of x is 1 and the value of y is 1. So 1 and 1 are intersecting on this point. Mention the ordered pair. 2 and 2 are intersecting on this point. So mention the ordered pair 2 and 2. Minus 3 and minus 3 are intersecting on this point because minus 3 is the value of negative x-axis and minus 3 is the value of negative y-axis. Join these points with the help of line, and now you have to see whether this line is parallel to x-axis or y-axis. And here you can see again this line is not parallel to x-axis and not parallel to y-axis. So here in the end you will write a statement that line is not parallel to x-axis and y-axis.